We have certainly had a very busy morning, and we're going to continue that train here with the 2026 Winter Olympics. We're getting ready for it. They're coming to Milano-Cortina in Italy, just weeks away, which you can watch right here on WCNC Charlotte. Right now, we are honored to speak with someone who knows what it takes to compete on the world's biggest stage. Lieutenant Colonel Chris Fogt is a U.S. Army soldier, three-time Olympian, and 2014 silver medalist in bobsled, now returning to the games in a new role as head coach of Team USA Bobsled. Thanks for joining us here, Lieutenant Colonel.
Good morning, Jane. Thanks for having me on.
All right. Wow. Where do we begin? Where do we begin? Talk to us about how you discovered bobsled, because you were a collegiate runner before.
Yes, that's correct. I was a college track athlete, and I was doing Army ROTC at the time, and so I got invited to a combine out in Lake Placid, New York, and I heard about this program where I could do both, serve in the Army, but also compete at, on the world's largest stage. So I completed my Army training once I graduated, competed my first Olympics in 2010. I deployed to Iraq 3 months later, returned home, and then kept competing as an athlete into the games in 2014. So it's been a really dream of mine to kind of achieve both my childhood dreams of being in the Army, but also being a athlete.
Wow. Talk to us a little bit more about this program, U.S. Army World Class Athlete Program, and balancing it with the Olympic training.
Yeah, I think what a lot of people don't know is just the legacy that the U.S. Army has at the Olympic Games. So since 1948, we've put over 600 athletes on the Olympic team, and over 100 of them have won medals. So it's a really great opportunity to balance being in the Army and just having the support of the resilience, the training, the teamwork, all those things the Army provides, and transfer that into sports.
Take us back to 2014 in Sochi. You won the silver medal after what was a devastating crash 4 years prior to that. What kept you going?
Yeah, I think what I've learned from the military is that you will have some bad days, and like you mentioned, I crashed in 2010 and took last place at the games, and having to wait 4 long years for a chance to compete again, but just working hard every single day. And I was able to kind of achieve that dream of winning a Olympic medal.
Now, from athlete to coach, talk to us about that journey and how has it been for you?
Yeah, it's been a wonderful experience. I've been able to kind of apply the leadership lessons I learned as a officer in the Army to our team. I think I've really made our team more mentally tough, because our sport is brutal. We're going down ice at 90 miles per hour. Occasionally there can be crashes. So I think we have a great team culture. We're very excited to kind of lead the team and have a lot of success here soon.
Yeah, I feel the connection then between leadership as a with the Army program and heading into the Olympics. It is so much of that mental capacity, right, as well as physical.
You are absolutely right. It really takes both of those things to be successful at the games.
All right. So, what are you most or particularly excited about in Italy?
Yeah, I'll just share a quick story. So for me, my dad was in the Army, and he, told me stories. He was here in Germany for 3 years. So I grew up on stories about World War II. So there's some very cool military sites, and there's one very close to where we will be competing in Cortina called Riva's Ridge, where the 10th Mountain, their soldiers fought there. So it's really cool to kind of carry on their legacy of excellence in the winter sport world.
All right, that's so cool. You're joining us from Germany, I should have mentioned as well. What are you doing from now until then?
Yeah, so we're competing on the World Cup to try and qualify our sleds. We will name the team on Monday, and we should have about 3 soldier athletes on that team. And then we head to Milan-Cortina in about a week and a half, where we will compete over the next 3 weeks and bring home some hardware.
All right. Can't wait to see it. Thank you so much, Lieutenant Colonel Chris Fogt, U.S. Army soldier, 3-time Olympian, and now Team USA coach of the bobsled team. Go Team USA, and we thank you for joining us. We'll look for you in a few weeks.
Thank you, Jane. Have a great day.
You too.